Hello and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will continue with you could call it the Arsenal Master League, where in reality we're just trying to identify players that we can purchase to put together a really good Master League team. And what I did was I chose Arsenal because I could sell all their players and then put together a new team and hopefully be successful. So where we currently stand at the moment is we've just signed Paye. This is what the current team looks like at the moment. So as you can see, everybody is now a new player except for Aubameyang, who we haven't as of yet managed to sell. Only got a few days left. We've purchased Ryan Sessegnon on a free transfer, Guendouzi on a free transfer, Clivert on a free transfer, Bernardeschi was about 20 million, Jovic was about just under 20 million, Barrios, Klosterman, who can also actually play as a right back. So Klosterman can play as a right back. Bustos was a young kid that we signed. Fabra for 3 million, Sane for 10 million. So Klosterman can actually play as a right back. And so, of course, we've sold everyone pretty much. Every big player you can think of has been sold. Mustafi, Holding, Lewis, Bellerin haven't had an offer as of yet. Of course, you've got Xhaka, Martin, and Ketty. We can sell some of those. Ozil's had a bid accepted. Young goalkeepers, Nubo. So I think together we've got a really good team. We have had an offer for Pepe. Sorry, I've just changed that. So we have had an offer for Pepe, which I haven't accepted as of yet, but I may do so in order to then go and buy Coleman. But for now, just keep Pepe, just because ideally I wanted to get Douglas Costa, who is a cheaper option. But again, so that's what we've got. I'm going to go get another centre back in now. So before I do, just go into negotiation. Just go to my shortlisted players. And so I'm going to go back in for Harriet, who's the attacking midfielder. So I'll do that right now. He has rejected a number of offers. I could go with Paqueta, but I'm just going to go in with Harriet. So again, we'll give him a 3-year contract. We'll give him 75. Let's just give him as much as we can because he's not accepting. So that'll be one possible option. We did want to go with players like Lamar. Could be another one, but I think we've got too many there. I'm thinking possibly Douglas Costa was the one that we wanted. So if I go to right wing forward, we've had a possible bid for Pepe. So paying the full amount doesn't affect it. Let's give him a 5-year contract. Let's give him about 80,000. Let's see if he comes back to us. I did want Danilo Pereira. Of course, we've sold Partey. Did want to get Danilo Pereira as the defensive midfielder, but unfortunately we can't bid for him because I think that he's either on loan or he's just gone there. So again, he can also play as a centre back. And then the other player was Dest, the right back. So maybe go for Dest, whose release fee is sorry, I thought we could actually sign him. So his release fee is there, so it'll be him, either Dumfries or Vasako. I'll have a look at their weekly salary. So they're about the same, really. So maybe we'll have a look there. And everybody else is there. And then the goalkeeper. But I'm not buying the goalkeeper until I sell. What's his name? The goalkeeper, which is Lino. So burnt Lino. So what we'll do is we'll go into other team. We'll sign Kier. So now we've got all the defenders that we need. And of course, now that Klosterman can also play as a right back, of course, that really does help. So it's Harriet, Coleman, Asmon or Texera, one of them. Of course, we can only sign one of those two or both if Aubameyang leaves. And of course, we'd be silly to sell Aubameyang. But again, remember, the whole purpose of this was to put together a team that would possibly be able to compete. So, going to get straight into it. Mesut Ozil's now leaving. Jovic still needs to make his debut. I'm going to give Pepe a go in the hope that we can sell him to Chelsea. Dimitri Payet is on free kicks and everything, so you just think of that, he's there. And I think we've got actually a really good team. Danny Ceballos will probably take off for the goalkeeper, so this way we'll have everybody in the team is now pretty much new. So we've got the goalkeeper, Sessegnon, Magalhaes, Saliba. So a couple of players are still there. I'm gonna play Pepe for this one, and of course we've got Guendouzi and Gay. So I think Idrissa Gana Gay of course. So I think we've got a very good team. I'm just actually going to leave Ceballos on there. Let's get rid of Lino, and then of course we can take them all off the transfer list. So thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. Of course, during the holidays, I thought we'll try this. I've always wanted to do something like this where I can put together a lot of players. I mean, there's so many that I wanted to do, but unfortunately, because you're only allowed to have 5 purchases at the same time, does make it quite difficult. But of course, in order for this to work, we need to sell 6 or 7 more players, and of course we're leaving it very late. So thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it. I do want to apologize for the episodes that were very long. It was just a case of, I thought to myself, let's just get this finished off as soon as possible. And what I won't do is I won't upload every single Arsenal episode. Sometimes I play with them when I'm not recording, which isn't always because I don't have access to the television. But Dimitri Payet is a big signing. Of course, we'll go back and change the shirt numbers, but it's gonna be a big few days, and this is a game we've got to win. So we've got to get a win on the board, and I think what better way to do it against Fulham. London derby, away from home. But I'm honestly very impressed with that team. There's only 2 players there, Pepe. I thought I'd give Bernardeschi a rest because look, it is going to take a while for these players to settle in. But I think Bustos is a good signing. Do let me know if any of these players you've actually gone on to sign for your master. It'll be interesting to know. Keep the comments coming. Apologies for not replying to all of them as soon as they were given, but we'll continue, and we've got to really concentrate now. So of course it's a big game. Sane's in the team, and I think he will offer a lot more going forward. That's a good ball there. Pepe gets that ball out there to Payet. Need to get him on the ball because he's... Oh, not quite. Referee penalty. And I felt that we should have had that penalty against Leicester as well. I was very upset about that because, okay, I should have shot as well. So, but I just thought it was definitely a penalty. Stopped him. Just got to be careful. Just don't want to go too gung-ho. That's good defending there. Oops, giving it away. Let's just get out. Sorry, I'm panicking at the moment because I do realise the importance of getting off to a good start. Just because, obviously, the way I've gone about doing things. I mean, I've sold Saka. I mean, that was crazy. I'm planning to sell. Oops. Planning to sell. Oh, look at that, Sane. Look at that. Just muscled him off. And Kier's coming as well. Guendouzi. This is going to be a good team that I'm going to put together. Oh, Fabra, sorry, apologies. But yeah, as I'm saying, I am very confident I will be able to put a good team and hopefully show many of the super heavyweight fans and those who play PES that there's just so many different ways you can approach this Master League. But centre back wise, I think Klosterman, now that I know he can also play right back, and in fact his overall rating doesn't change when you move him from centre back to right back. So for me, that just makes sense to bring in Kier. Of course, we've got Saliba as a 4th choice centre back. Otherwise, I would have brought in someone like a Musacchio, Samara, etc. We are looking to sell Pepe, but of course at the moment it just hasn't worked out that way. The goalkeeper we're also looking to sell as well, but again no offers have come, and again I just wanted to show you how you could put together a really good set of teams without him. I mean, Lino is 86, so of course a very good player. Not the best ball there by Klosterman, but I think him and Sane will complement each other really well, because you've got one who's very good in the air and the other one is just really fast. You've got to be careful he doesn't get turned, because he's not the best in terms of maybe low centre of gravity, but he's very good in the air, and you can just see how much strength he does have. So that's a good signing for 10 million. I think he's a steal at 30. He'll give you a good 3 years. And I think we did sign him, if I remember correctly, on the first Master League. So I didn't realise that there was a defender there, but it's just Barrios. I mean, since he's coming, he's given us a lot more defensive stability. So very happy with that. And of course, Paye. I mean, he's a proper super mate. This guy is a baller. Guendouzi again on a free transfer. Not the ball that we were looking for from Barrios. And the reason I like Guendouzi in there, I think going forward he gives you a bit more options in terms of. Oh, that's oh, what's happened there? Let's just clear it out. I'm not sure what happened. Klosterman feels to me like a better right back, just from what I've seen of him. But of course he's going to play centre back because that's what we've signed him for now. Until we get in Kier. And again, Barrios is winning everything. Can we get Aubameyang over the top? I think he's offside. Just offside there. Weren't able to do that. But again, well worked there. Good football there. And I think we are looking more like a team now. Well, that's a solid looking tackle. Of course, Bustos can use his pace because he is very quick. But defensively, not the best. So he does need to improve there. Just need to slow it down a bit. Of course, I am under pressure already, the super heavyweight, because A, I've sold everyone, and B, we're not winning. And then it didn't help that we lost, I think, what was it, 6-1 against Liverpool. Of course, listen, Mane was on fire. My boy was killing it. But let's just get on. Guendouzi can't get the ball out. Gay gets that ball in there to... Oh, Paye. Again, that extra bit of quality. I mean, that was a tough finish. I was hoping that Aubameyang would get in the middle. But that wasn't the case. And Gay is now beginning to show the reason why we actually purchased him for so much money. But again, this is now a really important part of our game, because if I just quickly show you, when we have the players to join the attack, we've got 3 players over 80. So I'm hoping that will help. I'm actually looking to have Sane, the one where the ball is going to, so I'm expecting him to win the header, not quite, but as you can see, Gay with the shot. Oh, what a save. It's been a good game. I think we've been in the ascendancy, which is good. I mean, I do expect to beat Fulham, so just got to be careful. That's good defending there. Not quite, but Klosterman wins the header. Guendouzi comes out with a bit of support there with Barrios. Right back, I do feel that the youngster does need to improve quite a bit defensively, but going forward he's a very good player, so I think he's one for the future at 24 years old. Of course, Bellerin ideally would be better, but the whole purpose of this is to show you that you can bring in lots of good players and still be successful. Of course, we are playing on the difficulty mode Superstar, so please do bear that in mind. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. It was actually meant to go to Klosterman. So Gay plays that there to Pepe. Again, it's between him, Bernardeschi, of course Clivert. Aubameyang nearly gets the nutmeg in there, but I'm very happy. Look, it is Fulham, so I don't want to get too excited. Of course, we're still 0-0 as well, but at least now we're getting to feel more like a team. The players are getting back to their best. Mind you, it's only been 50% possession either way, and of course, not only that, it's 0 shots on target, so that's one that we'll have to try and address. But nonetheless, we're playing good football. The centre-back options seem to be improving. Of course, Saliba might actually come in and make his season of debut. Barrios there to Aubameyang. I was just trying to play a give and go, but I think we've been stopped in our tracks. Klosterman able to bring the ball out there to Fabra. Again, 3 million for him, I think, was a steal. Guendouzi has been mustered out by Lamina. want to be losing the ball too many times. Do need a bit of creativity, so I'm hoping we can get in Harriet. Of course, we've sold Ozil. We do have Ceballos on loan, so of course that's sort of move that we could turn into a permanent signing. Of course, Draxler's another one that we have shortlisted. But again, Guendouzi, of course, is an Arsenal player. Let's get that to Pepe. Oh, that's good pace there by Pepe. Come back. Bustos, can you get a good cross in it? Oh, not bad. Was Aubameyang offside? I don't know. Maybe look to get in Jovic. And I might actually try that now because I've got two really good defensive stalwarts in the team. And we could probably get Aubameyang and Jovic in there together. So we'll have a look at how that transpires. Oh, Guendouzi doesn't want to lose it there. But again, on this difficulty mode of Superstar, there will be times where it is going to be difficult. And I'm going to make that change actually. Let's get Jovic in for... I'm going to take off Guendouzi. So let's get Jovic, bring him in for his debut as such. Let's move Barrios over here. Let's get Gay in there. So we'll just have them as those two there. Put him in. Jovic. Can we put Aubameyang as a second striker? Let's just leave it like that for now. Just so that I've got a bit more cover. It's like a 4-4-2 formation. It just means we've got more goal scoring options. Fabra gets that ball there to Paye. That's good football there. Aubameyang, can he play that ball there to Pepe? And it's a foul, and it gives us 25 minutes. Lamina with a bad foul. Guendouzi is going to go off. I think he's played well actually. It's just because I need to get this win. That's a good ball there, and Lamina's taken out the captain. I think him as a second striker with Jovic in the middle. And what I might also do is just make one more change, and that's to probably try Klosterman at right back, and to bring on, say, a Magalhaes, or possibly even a Saliba, just to have a younger player there. I mean, both are very young anyway, so I'll probably try that now. So if I put Klosterman over there at right back, and give... So we're 88 if we try this, and the young kid will have more chances. And I think that probably looks like a better option. So we've got 196, 190, and 189. And Fabra giving us the option down the side. And what I will do is probably just swap these two around. So defensive midfield. I think that would be better. Yeah. So we go with that, and maybe look to bring on... Can Paye play down as a right wing forward? He can, so that gives us another option. Can he also play as a second striker? He can, so that's really good. And can he play as a forward? Not quite, but at least he's there. There's options. So we'll go with that for now. So Bustos, he's done really well. I mean, 24 years old, South American has come in. And of course, if we can't sell some of the other big players, they can always come back in as well until we actually do sell them off. So I want to know why Sane hasn't gone into the box, but we're going to hit the ball in there to him. And he hasn't quite won the header, but Klosterman, can he get in there? Oh, not quite. He nearly got around the back. I mean, his pace allowed him to get there. So, of course, he's playing right back now. Jovic in for his debut. Again, 23 years old. I think that would be a good signing. At 17 million, so... Again, if you are playing and you want a really good striker, I think he'd be your man. Ooh, not what we wanted, so Loftus Cheek. Oh, Sane. Oh, it's a foul. Got to be careful here because dangerous territory. I thought it was a clean tackle, to be honest. Won the ball, come in. Look at that. I mean, where's the foul? and then they don't give the Aubameyang penalty, and then they say I get angry. The super heavyweight isn't very impressed. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm hoping that we can actually win this, and we have. Payet, can he get the header? He does. And again, 20 minutes to go. Big 20 minutes in our season, because I think the sooner we get a win under our belt, I think the sooner more confidence will come into the team. It's a good header. Again, Fulham have done well. And could they beat relegation? I think they might have been watching my videos, because they're playing really good football like I am. Of course, maybe employed some of the tactics with the playmaker in there. Of course, you don't have Mesut Ozil, so don't expect him to be as good. But we won the ball. Barrios again. Trying to play that to Jovic. Oh, Adarabio, the former Manchester City player, does really well. Cabano to Gay. Of course, that's too easy for us. But as you can see, by having Sane, I mean, physically, he's so imposing that he does help us now with Gabriel. No. Not really been too keen on him, to be honest. I know he's done well in the Premier League. So far, for me, just hasn't lived up to what I would have expected. Of course, he is new to the team as well, so he's settling in. Got to try and close him down now. And it hasn't really worked for us since we bought on Jovic. We seem to be out just too many players in that midfield, which hasn't allowed us to probably go on. So what I'll do is I'll actually put Aubameyang as a centre forward. Just stick him there. Can Payet play as a left midfielder? He can. And let's see if Pepe can also do the same. And we'll go in there. I'm just trying to think. Kluivert there. So at least it'll be like a 4-4-2, shall we say. And I'll bring on Bernardeschi. Yeah, we'll bring on Bernardeschi and leave him as a right wing forward, just to offer a bit more pace. So 6 minutes to go. We've got to win this. Just got to do better there with the header. Again, Fulham have had a lot of the ball. Getting the ball away. Kenny playing in that false 9 position. Oh, has he mustered that Sane there? Relax, this is it. The last chance. Got to get that ball forward. Oh, Aubameyang. Oh, that's good defending there. Oh, this could be it. Just got to get the shot away. Oh, not quite. That was it. Look, we'll take the draw. Nearly won it there at the end. Just couldn't get the shot away. But look, the first point on the board. We'll take that. It's a team in transition, and the sooner we finalise our squad, the better it will be. So we'll take that. Not the best performance, but we are trying to put things together, and we hope that that will actually help us. So look, we're in 15th, but look, it's only one win away. We just need to get our first win on the board. I think we are going to be solid, hard to beat. But the next few days are going to be different. I'm hoping we can sell a big player. So of course we've bought in Kier. Look, as you can see, he's a big star because they're taking him straight into the press conference. He is a fantastic addition, very good experience, and he will help us. So I think gives us a lot more options. But of course, Kier with his experience, I think will be a great addition for at least 2 seasons, and then of course the youngsters can come through. And of course we are in the UEFA Europa League as well. So big shout out Kier, the skipper. See everybody at the grounds on match day. Now we've got to try and get those 4 or 5 players we've marked. I'm just hoping that there's a right. So there's nobody's coming for anyone. Mesut Ozil's left. What does that leave us in terms of negotiations? So where are we at this moment in time? We've got Texera, Harriet we've bidded for. Tobias is on loan. So Coleman, Harriet, Asmund, Texera. I'm just trying to see, is there anybody else that we could get? Can we end this? Who could we possibly go for? The goalkeeper. So we need to get a goalkeeper in, unless we are able to sell. So Madrid are coming in for Aubameyang. Jovic is there. Nketiah, no one's come in. Pepe, Leicester City. Oh, I think Chelsea had actually bidded for him, but didn't come back to us. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, so they're currently negotiating with Chelsea, but Chelsea haven't come back, so that's why it's taking so long. All the others, Martinelli hasn't gone yet, Smith Rowe, and that has hampered our efforts to try and bring in other players. So of course we'll have to do that. David Luiz as well hasn't been sold, so that's what we're looking at. Let's just go get the goalkeeper in, so at least we have got all our bases covered. I am just gonna bid for Merit as the... Oh, I can't bid for him actually. I don't know why that's the case. But let's just go with Jan Sommer for now. Or shall we go with Kepa, Paul Lopez? We'll have a look. I can't go for Font, Henderson, Pope. I'm just going to go for Sommer for now as a short-term option. Experience or Silerson. I think Jan Sommer would be better in terms of who we can do. So let's just go for Jan Sommer. Or do we go for the Villarreal goalkeeper who's also cheaper? Yeah, we'll go with Asensio for now, just in case, because I can't seem to get it. And if we need to sell him, I think we can sell him. So let's just put him in. 2-year contract. Let's just give him 70,000. Just get him in for now. So we've got a goalkeeper if we do sell Lino, and that's it. Literally, it's just those players now, and we're going to the final day, deadline day. And let's see what happens. So it all comes down to this, whether I'm able to sell the players that I wanted, but I don't think we'll be able to sell everybody, just because, well, for this to work we had to get rid of Aubameyang as well, but that hasn't quite happened. I mean, I've put him on the transfer list, but a team hasn't come in for him. Maybe it's to do with these wages, I don't know, but we'll see. Not much time left, because not only when you sell a player, but what then does happen is it's a case of, so we've got Harriet, we've got Coleman, Asensio, Pepe. So we've got the chance to sell Pepe, so we're gonna have to sell him. So let's just sell Pepe there for now. Let's just see what his salary is. 70,000. I just need to have a look at the other salaries, because Coleman is on 79, so we'll be able to get him. Harriet is on 85, so I'll probably go Harriet before Coleman, just because he's 18 million. I wanted to show you. Asensio's coming as well. He wants more money, and let's just see what we've got. So my team, who we've got. So Pepe, we can sell. He's a very good player. I want to keep Pepe, but again, this whole purpose of trying to put things together. Let's have a look at who else is. David Luiz and Magalhaes. I'd rather sell both of them, to be honest. So let's just see what we've got. Luiz. I'm going to sell Magalhaes instead of Luiz, just because Luiz is older, doesn't bring in as much money. And of course I've got the others there, so that's what we'll do. In terms of that, now we probably won't sell anyone unless it's Aubameyang. So that's what we look at, because now it's about me signing players. Hertha Berlin's coming in 50. That's a lot of money for Nketiah, actually. I think that's a good price. But let's just look. So unless we're selling Aubameyang, I need to sign my own players. So let's just go back in and sign my own players. So first things first, and we haven't sold the goalkeeper. So sorry, I just apologized, wrong one. So Harriet for now, because he's a player that I've been after for a while. He gave me 79,000, 6 hours. Aubameyang's going and Martinelli. Now the problem I've got is, of course, by selling Aubameyang allows me to then purchase a lot of the other players. So I'd be able to get Texera, Asman, Coleman, Asenyao. But I don't know whether we'll have enough. So that's 3 players we can possibly sell. Aubameyang, it's more his salary. So if I accept those, I just want to see what Martinelli's going for as well. I'm going to sell Aubameyang because it then allows me, again, I know you're probably thinking, what is he doing? But it just means that now we'll be able to bring in a lot of the players. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go get the 2 that we needed. Of course, see, this is where they should have probably tried to sign some of the players earlier, because now we're not in a position to sign anyway. If I go for Coleman, that will take 2 hours, and then I need to make a decision whether it's a goalkeeper, but it's going to have to wait now, the goalkeeper, because I haven't been able to sign anybody else. And of course, my team, you've got Martinelli going for 20 million to Leicester, and you've got Nketiah. Nketiah is the one I want to sell, but let me just go in and sign Coleman, because of course we've got rid of a couple of players, and then it's just one more signing or one player that we sell. Who do we do? Let's just have a look. So we had the goalkeeper, but unfortunately we're not going to go with that now because we've got Lino. We haven't actually managed to sell Lino. It's either Asmon or Texera. Do we go with a proven striker or a young striker? And maybe a different type of striker as well. I mean, both jumps 88. What's his heading like? 85 as well. So he's more of a, could we say, he's a goal poacher rather than a target man. He can only play in one position. And he's a young player from Iran. Whereas we've got a Brazilian who is, I'm just trying to have a look at his shots. So 83 offensive. What's the shooting? So finishing 79 to 81. Shot power. Is there shot power? Can we see that? Kicking power 80, 70. I think I'll have to go with Asman. And now I'm stuck on who I should go with. Texera's costing me how much? So again, we've got 2 players. I'm not going to sell Nketiah. He's just going to have to wait. Someone's going to have to come back in for him afterwards. But 17 million and 16 million. And we've got one who's younger from Zenit, and we got one from Jiangsu. What do I do? I'm gonna go for, is it Texera or Asmoon? I'm not sure. I will go with, I think I'm gonna have to just go with Texera, just because of the fact that he can play in a variety of positions for now. I'll do that, and then Asman we can sign afterwards. So that's what we'll do, and this is likely to be the last contract. So that's the team. 186. Again, we can sell many of these players afterwards. It doesn't really matter. And of course, we would have got a lot of money for Nketiah, but this is the problem. They should have bidded earlier for both Nketiah and Martinelli, and both would have left the club. So we now have our squad. We play our first game in the UEFA Europa League. I'm going to go back and just make sure all the players that were transfer listed. Of course, Payet is now going to be the captain. moving for, or Kier actually, maybe Simon Kier will probably be the captain. Between those two, we've got some really good experienced players. But do let me know your thoughts. I really appreciate it. Of course, we are going to win. Of course, we will be putting together a very strong team. I'm actually really excited about this Master League because it's just putting together the process of what I use. So of course, if I'm successful on this Master League, then that will help. Let's just have a look at the messages. So no best 11. A few of the players are getting better. Hector Bellerin still in the squad as well. So Manchester City are interested in Lino. Holding. Oh, so it's not too bad. So we've got some offers. I will actually sell Lino now. So let's just go in. Let's see what they're offering for Lino, and then that will allow us to. What I'll do is I'll actually just go to renegotiate. They'll pay his release fee for 31 million. So we go, and then we can actually purchase one of the other goalkeepers. Holding will accept as well, so he'll go. So that's bringing in some funds. And of course, some of the players that we've purchased, the older ones, they'll probably get sold as well. So it's not too disappointing. And I'm actually quite happy with how things have transpired. Of course, I'll have to go back and just take everyone off the transfer list. And Ketty will stay on there because I'm planning to sell him. Martinelli will stay on there as well because I'm planning to sell him. Harriet's in there. Smith Rowe I'm planning to sell. So the ones who I am planning to sell are on there. Torreira probably when he comes back. Xhaka. Hector Bellerin. Yeah, so we'll keep some of these on. David Luiz. And of course Mustafi. So pretty much everyone's on there. We've accepted the offers. Let's have a look at the scan. So we've got 205 million. We've got 223 million. So I can actually choose a significant amount of players that I want at our disposal. Florenzi's one that we've already put. Hernandez, Albiol, Ruben Diaz, and the two that we had. And of course Visca was one that I would actually suggest to everyone to look to try and purchase, because his release fee is about 11 million, but we're being offered for 7 million. So I'm going to end the episode now. Very happy with my team. Let me just go back and let's just edit the squad numbers so we know who's what. Hector Bellerin will go in there for Klosterman. Bustos, I think we'll probably have him as a substitute. So 4 can be Kier. 5 will be Sane. So I'm just trying to think. 6 will be. I'm looking for. I'll do this myself afterwards. So everyone, thank you for your support. We'll end the episode now. Really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts. And as I said, now we can move forward. We know our team, and of course we can then start to look to buy some of the other players. But very happy with my team. Let me just quickly show you what we've got. So as you can see, Kier can come on there. I think that'll obviously give us a lot more. Of course, we need to now improve our chemistry because we've gone and sold the star man. So Martinelli, Xhaka, just putting that at the bottom, and for Harrods and Bustos we can bring on for Smith Rowe, and we can try and probably sort this out at the outset. So that's the team. Coleman, I think, is a good addition. Texera, I'm sure I signed as well. Where is he? There he is, Alex Texera. So Holding. So again, a good player that we've got in there that would offer us a lot of opportunities. Probably come on for Sessegnon. So we've got a lot of attacking options. Plus, so a good, I think, bit of chemistry there. But we need to choose a captain. What I'll do now is quickly end the episode now. And thank you for your support. At least we've got everyone. And see you soon. Remember, we're changing the game and taking over.